The top story here at 5 right now. Detroit police are investigating. Crews from DTE are rushing to replace a utility pole after a wild two-car crash.
It happened just after 2 this afternoon at the intersection of Hubbell and West Chicago, and the scene remains very active at this time. Rod Maloney is there live tonight. And Rod, do we know what happened here?
Yeah, Kimberly, it's actually quite sad because this accident did not have to happen in any way, shape, or form. Take a look behind me here. You see the two cars. They've got DTE crews here. This is Hubbell going north and south, and this is West Chicago going east and west. And as I said, this didn't have to happen.
It sounded like an explosion.
This is the worst accident I've ever seen right here.
It was a big boom.
The spectacular crash between an early 2000 vintage white Dodge Caravan driven by a woman and a new Chevy Silverado driven by a man slammed into each other in an accident the eyewitnesses saw coming and did not want to see.
She had to be doing like 90, maybe 100. I don't know.
The black truck was right here.
Yeah.
They'll turn onto Chicago. And the white van was coming from that way, doing about 80 or 90. I know she was flying.
He had a green light. She blew through the red light. She got up in the bike lane. She got in the bike lane. The bike lane turned into the turning lane. She kept going through the light. She didn't stop.
The guy in the black car, he was in the back seat.
He ended up in the
They pulled him out the back seat, but they took the jaws of light to get her out. They got her out, they started working on trying to bring her back and took her to the hospital.
The impact sheared off the wooden utility pole, and the bottom 4 feet wound up inside the van's front seat. They slammed into a gasoline station sign so hard, one of the pickup truck's wheel hubs landed yards away, and the tire rolled farther down the street. Inside the truck cab, Valentine's Day flowers.
If you look at those two cars, you would say nobody didn't make it. But that one guy, he was lucky.
Now, the woman who was driving the white van was taken out, brought to the hospital. She died before she ever got to the hospital. And so police who are doing the investigation here have a lot of questions, like why it was she was going so fast and why she would run a red light here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Reporting live in Detroit's West Side, Rod Maloney, Local 4.